So this is going to be the story retelling assessment. Raina will be choosing a book that is interesting to her, and we will be rereading The Napping House by Dawn and Audrey Wood. She will be telling me everything that she remembers about the story to begin with, and then she's going to read it aloud. So what do you remember most about the story?
I remember most about the story is that the snoring granny, the dreaming child, the fly, the mouse, the cat, and the dog, they're all sleeping together, and then at the end the bed breaks.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think caused the bed to break? Do you think it was probably the child, or could it be the flea, the last thing that was on the bed?
Almost all of them, but the child went flying out of the bed, and then the granny, the dog, the cat, the flea, and the mouse were still there on the bed. So.
And is there anything else that you remember, like typically, like the setting of where the story takes place?
What?
Where does the story usually? Where does that story happen? Alrighty, so go ahead and start reading.
The Napping House. There's a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And that house, there was a bed, a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that bed there is Granny, a snoring Granny on that cozy bed. In the napping house where everyone is sleeping, and on that Granny there was a child, a dreaming child on a snoring Granny on a cozy bed in a napping house. On that child there was a dog, a dozing dog on a dreaming child, on a snoring Granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. On that dog there is a cat, a snoozing cat on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring Granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. On that cat there was a mouse, a slumbering mouse, a snoozing cat, a snoozing dog, dozing dog, a dreaming child, a snoring Granny on a cozy bed, and in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. On that mouse there is a flea. Can it be a wakeable flea, a slumbering mouse, snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring Granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse, who scares the cat, who claws the dog, who dumps the child, who bumps the Granny, who breaks the bed. In the napping house where no one is asleep.
Perfect. So that was The Napping House by Dawn and Audrey Wood. But I know last time we had read it, you fixed yourself when we were talking about dozing. Remember, it's dozing and not doozing. But that's totally fine because snoozing and doozing, they sound similar, but they're spelled differently. But you did really good on that. Good job.